Welcome back to the channel, guys. And in this video, you just gotta hear me out, okay? So, as we know, the Executor shotgun did get a buff, and it was a pretty substantial buff, taking the Executor shotgun from the absolute worst weapon in the game, one of, to probably one of the best shotguns in the game, but that's not really saying a lot. As you and I both know, shotguns are kind of in a situation to where they require a lot of bullets to put out a lot of damage, and they're in the high power category, so they don't really get that much rounds. Now, the only person that can really utilize this shotgun to its fullest potential is going to be Gley. Obviously, as we know, you've seen a couple Gley builds already. Well, not even Gley builds, but just infinite ammo Gleys using this shotgun, and it does amazing. It does really well. But outside of Gley, this is still not a good choice weapon just because of the ammo. Now, there isn't a fix to it, but there's something you can kind of do. That's what we're going to talk about in this video. So, yeah, without wasting any time, let's just get straight into this and we'll explain all that for you. Okay, so here we go. We got the Executor, and you see we got 5 rounds. And each shot doesn't, it's not like each shot pumps out, millions of damage. So 5 bullets isn't going to be all that great. So let's go ahead and just take a quick peek. So we got some 52,000s in there, some 66,000s. But the reason why the numbers are a little bit higher, now remember, mine is at base level. Obviously, leveling up the unique ability is going to increase your damage a good amount. So I would recommend doing that, but mine's not, and we're going to showcase you it with no unique ability upgrading. So if you see, let me delete this crap. I have on my Blair, I have shot focus, so the damage is going to be a little bit higher than if you don't have it. And also, what we're running in this, which is, this isn't completed, obviously, some things need to get catalyzed and switched around. But this will be your standard build. You just want to get action and reaction, just 2 critical hit damage mods. You want, ideally, 2 weak point damage mods. And I put a fire rate in here, and real life fighter. Now this one is set up for pretty much Gley. Outside of Gley, no one else can really utilize this build. You can use it, but you're not gonna really net much from it. So I wouldn't recommend using this particular build outside of Gley. So this one's for bossing. Now, if you look at this second build that we got here, it is more so, as you see, we don't have any, what's it called? Weak point, my bad. So the reason why we don't have weak point in this one is because if you want to run around in the dungeon and stuff like that and use this, hitting weak points is a lot harder. So real life fighters is going to be non-beneficial in the slightest, because if you miss a pellet, you reduce your stacks. You'll never build up stacks on it if you don't hit weak points. So we didn't run that. What we did do was go balls deep into the electric aspect of it. So we added electric enhancement to each pellet, and we have electric conductor, so we can get a little bit extra damage when they are electrocuted. Now, the one thing I wanted to tell you was the round changer mod. This mod can allow you to use your shotgun a little more frequently if you're doing anything outside of boss battles. And when I say bosses, I mean Colossus. You can use it in Colossus, but just use a different weapon. Honestly, that's a lot stronger than the Executor if you're not gonna run Gley. So this build right here is for everybody that's not Gley, because Gley can give you infinite ammo. Now Enzo can give you keep giving you ammo too. So Enzo would be a good choice to use as well. Just not as good as Gley, but you could run Enzo. But if you run any other Descendant in the game outside of those 2, putting on this particular mod will definitely allow you to actually use the shotgun. So I got to what, up to I think 25 rounds in reserves by the time I got to the boss. Um, which I mean, it's not super great. That was only 30 bullets total, but you know, I mean, it's more than you would have picked up off the floor if you put on this, um, changing your weapon rounds. Now, I put on impact or whatever to convert impact, but you can put like light ammo. You can put whatever ammo type you want, or whichever one that you know you're not gonna use or something like that. Put that on there. This is just gonna give you a little bit of extra rounds, and also you got the electric, so that way you can, you know what I mean. But you can get a little bit more bullets if you run this. Like I said, personally, the Executor shotgun, don't get me wrong, it is really good. But if you're not going to use infinite ammo Gley, there's no real reason to use it because of the ammo. Now, the only way that you can really truly buff shotguns, and I'm talking about all shotguns, is to just take it out of the high power round category. It's either that or like triple their damage. Take it out of the high power round category and put it in something else, like maybe impact or something. Because these weapons don't dish out like insane numbers to really be great if you're not using Gley. So this was a really short video. There's nothing too special or fancy that I wanted to show you. I just wanted to show you that if you do plan on using the Executor shotgun and you don't have Gley, or you don't have invested in her, or you don't want Gley, your other alternative will be to put on this mod that lets you convert ammo, to be able to use it a little bit more. Like I said, it's still not all that great. So, yeah. Well, anyways, guys, that's pretty much it for me. I just wanted to kind of get it out there that you still can use this without Gley, but it's just not going to be as, it's not even going to be close to as good. But, oh yeah, one more thing before we go, actually. So, I would, if, like, obviously outside of Gley, with this build, right? We're not talking about Gley anymore. This is no Gley build. I would 100% recommend putting on an accuracy mod, so that way your spread is a little bit smaller, so that way you can actually get the unique ability to proc. So like if you miss any pellet, you don't get it, you see what I mean? If you miss any of them, you don't get it. So I would definitely recommend putting on an accuracy mod, so that way your spread is a little bit tighter and you can hit more of your shots. So anyways, guys, that's gonna be it for the video. I just, yeah, I mean, it's an option. It's an option. You can get some rounds in. It's an option, but there are stronger things you can use. So anyways, guys, that's it for me. I just want to say thank you guys for watching, and yeah, until next time, I'm out.